Alright. Greetings and salutations, everyone. We are back to playing some more Honkai Impact 3 today. A bit of a late start to the stream in multiple ways, you know. Delayed day and even later in the day than planned. So, my apologies there. Things came up that I forgot about. Pure stuff. And then today was even busier than planned on top of that. So, yeah. But we're going to get right into it. We finished the Legion Theater, chapter 24 last time. And it ended with Kiana kidnapped by the Legion. The Herrscher of Domination. And I assume we'll be dealing with that today in a Set Tomorrow Ablaze. There's a chance they're going to be trying to get... No, I think they're trying to get Kiana to join them, sort of, you know. Hey, ADS, how's it going? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. To give context to it. We will see how much of it we can get through today. I'm hoping I have time to get through a lot of it. But as we saw especially last time, these vary greatly on how long even a single node takes. Like I think the last 3 or so of this one took way longer than... Yeah. So we'll see how far we get. How to predict. Okay, wait. Fuhua, Branya. Yeah, I'm just going with Siren for my third character. Yeah. Oh, and last time we get some... I think it was last time. Yeah, I think it was last time we got some really cool siren lore and such. So that was really fun. I liked that. Okay, let's see where we are continuing the story with. Well, we know who. Branya and Fuhua. The loam began to blow. Okay. The loam began to blow in the Salt Lake base. All units, level 1 battle stations. I repeat, level 1 battle stations. What just happened? Another case of mechas losing control inside the base? Branya. Great, you're all right. Hua, what happened? I don't know. The base is in chaos and comm links are not working. What about the others? The doctors are trapped near the vault. The principal and Mr. Yane sealed the hangars. Sila is helping the evacuation. I haven't been able to talk to Kiana. Maybe she's engaging the intruders now. She's engaging them in debate in their realm. Sort of. Looks like we won't be able to pinpoint the cause before the riot settles down. The priority is to join the two doctors. The vault keeps all of the cores from the Legion Herrscher. We can't risk it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. We also... Well, I guess... Yeah, so Branya still does not have the Herrscher of Reason's powers back. which we found out towards the end of the story last time.
この不安、ブローニャの考えすぎだといいのですが。
Maybe Branya is overthinking. Oh, puppets there, yeah.
どういうことでしょう。これは人形の能力ですよね。
人形？どうして？
And at this stage, or just before this stage, they were under the impression that they had defeated all of the puppets. Do I? Okay. Oh, this is cool. Fuhua. Battle suit, that's right. I still like Siren though. The scissors and the epic animation of her charged attack, it just feels so powerful. This thing feels like such a cool move. So cool. It's like she's exercising her power over the battlefield when she does that. Her control. Okay.
Einstein 博士、テスラ博士。
Dr. Tesla and Dr. Einstein.
助かった。やっと来てくれた。
Thank God someone came for us.
一体何があったんですか？
What happened? Why did Makas and the base suddenly lose control? You won't believe it. Beats me. See, hundreds of cows stored in the vault now. All gone. All gone. The cows went missing? Branya rushed to the window and found the vault now vacant. To be more exact, they dissipated. Were they fakes? Oh, did they like pull them back to the theater? When the alarm sounded, we were running amasse on the sample cores, but the samples suddenly began to disintegrate. We knew something was amiss and rushed here to check the other cores. But by the time we got here, all of the cores were gone. Could it be some intruder broke in and stole them? We ruled out this possibility after examining the scene. No traces of breaking in, and all of the storage units are intact. Every sign says they vanished on their own. Oh, could it have been the Herrscher of the Void's power? Then the Mecha riot followed and we got trapped here, hopelessly trapped in a small corner of our own base. We got bad news too. The Mechas are just like when they were controlled by the Herrscher. Even puppet cores were found. Branya! Sila, principal. Great, you're all here. Miss Principal, how does it look outside? All the Berserk Mechas have been squashed. All personnel evacuated into the shelter. No casualties. But have you seen Kiana? No, I thought she was with you. No. Dr. Tesla, can you try to track her wristband? I am already. signal lost? Is the wristband broken?
ありえない。
No.
この装置は私の
No way! I made it myself, and it can pin down her location even if she's on the moon. So you know where she's not?
彼女が現実空間にいないことを除いたらね。
Unless she's now in some fabricated space.
空の律者の力を使って
Did she use her Herrscher power and into the imaginary space?
いや
That's one
空間を移
option.
動すると力を使うため
No, in that case the signal would spike radically when she did so.
ですが、そういっ
But
た
the
記録はあ
pattern
りません。
doesn't matter. I mean, I misread it. But the pattern doesn't match.
キアナ、
Kiana,
まさか。
maybe she... Yeah. Maybe she was a target for the puppets. They searched for Kiana throughout the base.
隅々まで探しましたが見つかりま
I
せん。
looked everywhere but didn't find her.
でも
Yet I found this in her bedroom. It's no larger than my palm, but it's indeed
おそらく
a puppet, isn't it? It's a puppet, right?
人形
A puppet?
まだ壊れてない人形。
A
またそれ
puppet
じゃない
in the
と来て
base
呪われた
again?
の。ちょっとあんたたち。
Hey, wait, don't jump to conclusions yet. You're not gonna say the Legion Herrscher has revived, right? We threw everything at it to make sure it died.
今度は何よ。
What's going on this time?
これはどういうこと？
Wait, what is that? These silhouettes of people in pain, it looks like. Screaming, perhaps? Windows kept popping up on the screen, delivering visual feeds from all over the globe. Oh no.
この人たちは
These people are...
なんだかみんな
They all look kind of odd.
この人
This one suddenly pointed a kitchen knife at someone beside him when he was cooking.
あちらもスピー
And
チの途
this
中
one
で急に止まって
stopped
しまいました
talking on stage in the middle of a
言われても反
speech
応がありません。
as if possessed.
みんな自我を失ったみたい。
Oh, looks like their souls were taken away.
待ってください。知っている顔がありま
Wait,
す。
there are a few familiar faces.
知ってるに決まってるわ。
Of
これは
course
人
they're
形の山
familiar.
梨たちよ。
These are all identified puppet hosts, and we've been watching them for weeks.
今まで何ともなかっ
But
た
why? We saw them returning to their normal lives. Why did hundreds of them all lose their minds in the blink of an eye?
テスラ博士
There seems to be only one logical explanation left. Frustrating as it may be,
第10律者は
the 10th Herrscher
再びやってくる。
has returned.
ちょっとボス頭。
Hey, Mopad! How can you still keep your cooler? Did you know it the whole time?
予想してたの。
いや、僕も驚いているさ。ただ、
No, I was surprised too. Only I've always prepared myself for the worst when studying these codes. Okay, how do you say your name? Natalixir? What's up? I'm doing well. How are you?
最悪な状況ですか？
The worst?
あ
We claimed the new Herrscher was defeated to calm people down, and the Sovereign has been cleaning up the mess.
名手もその後の処置で奔走している。しかし、それはあくまで観
But
察
at
から
the
得
end
た
of the
推論
day,
に過ぎ
we
ず
were only acting on a deduction, without solid proof.
何しろ敵が
The
1000
enemy
体の
never
みであり
promised us
増
there
殖
were
も再
only
生もできないと
1,000
誰も明言し
individuals
ていないからね。
and no more
全て
could be made.
僕た
It
ちが全
was
文明の
only
記
a
憶をもとに推
theory.
測した結果に過ぎない。
We chose to believe this theory, and maybe the Legion Hyushu misdirected us on purpose. I hope they're not surprised here. I hope they're not surprised that the Hyushu that so far seems to be one of the best at sabotage would use misdirection. You're saying we set up a trap which was used by the enemy to trap us instead? Yes. But still, mathematically, the energy level of each core equals 1,000th of a normal Hyushu core, give or take. There are a lot of ways to trick us. Say if there are 1,001 individuals, the difference would be 9 neglectable. And the energy level varies slightly from one code to another, which further muddles the water. Or it could be the puppets are only accessories of the Hyushu, who remained in the dark until now. That's an idea I've been sort of leaning towards for a while, especially because of the imagery of puppets. Puppets rarely puppeteer themselves. Rarely. As long as there's one core left, the Hyushu lives and all the puppets can be revived. Sacrificing 1,000 individuals to create an opportunity for one. Is that really possible? The Legion Hyushu in the previous era were unable to come up with such strategies, but maybe they have evolved. Maybe the Legion Hyushu are the most human-like among all. They really do prey on very, very human negative emotions as well. Yeah. They stand no chance in confrontations, so they've gone to great lengths to distract us and cover up their true target. Their eyes have been on Kiana from the very beginning. The rusted glows, the children shout, the audience laughs, and lo, the odd eye pops out. That was written on the show ticket before the base attack, so the odd eye meant Kiana? Branya agrees.
あの時はリスクを避けるため、ブローニャとゼーレだけが基地に残ったので、奴らの計画は失敗しましたが。
Branyas, that's the silver wolf from this universe. One second. This is here Wolf's Dan skin. So, even closer than some of her versions to Silver Wolf. Did I read this one? I know which skin it was because I used it in my thumbnail. But that didn't stop them. They've been waiting patiently for another chance since then. So when we put Kiana out as bait, they still came knowing it was a trap. They needed to stop us from transferring Kiana to the containment facility in the ark to get any cast. Oh. Oh. That is clever. They stopped her transfer by making it look like there was no reason to transfer here. What's her name? I mean, she's just here. She's just called Branya. There is between missions I can pull up another version of her. After this, there's another version in the Valkyrie list that is more directly Silverwolf. But she's just called Branya here, though the skin's named, as I said, Wolf's Dawn. When we have dropped our guard, they disarmed Ambirius in the base with berserk mechas and reconnected to the theater. They managed to put on the show they designed for earlier, and it all matches to the puzzle on the show ticket. Makes me sick. So Kiana has been dragged into the Theater of Domination. Very likely. They're tough to beat. They know their strengths and weaknesses well. We underestimated them. What do we do now? Beat them one by one and recover the cores? Do we have the time? Or lure the puppets into taking us to the theater just like the last time? No. For 2 weeks they laid low to make us drop our guard. But we didn't stand idle either during that period. Yeah, they threw a party. But maybe more. This time we're still taking the fight to them. We're entering the Theater of Domination on our own. Okay, yeah. So, I should be able to... One moment. Yeah. Back here. Valkyrie. Branya's near the end here. There she is. Wait, which... Here! This is the one the Silver Wolf is based on. That looks even more like the Silver Wolf than the one we have in the mission we're playing with. Yeah. And this one is Haxor Bunny. Oh, she even has... Yeah. And my understanding is that this Branya Haxor Bunny is actually an alternate universe version from the Branya we had. Haxor Bunny is an alternate universe version from the Branya that we had in the mission a minute ago. So so they both have alternate universe versions in a star rail. We'll go Siren and Void. Looks like we're switching perspectives. Heliopolis HQ, Giza, Egypt. A ghoul in black walked past all of the people dressed in white suits, and no one stopped her. The researchers were only able to catch a glimpse of Dr. Cleo's honored guest. Cleo? Who's Dr. Cleo? Jackal. Ah! That was going to be my guess. But I didn't say it. To what do I owe the pleasure, Raiden May? Victor, I'll speak privately with our guest. The man in a black suit nodded and left the room. Don't tell me yet. Let me guess. Are you finally ready to accept my checkup? Good decision for you, for me, and for the whole world. Jackal really is one of the mad scientist characters in this. One of the more deranged mad scientist characters of the mad scientist characters we've met. Think about it. A Herrscher with a human mind? You're night and day different from the unfledged others. I'm not here for your nonsense. That's sad. I meant every word I said. May took out 3 cubic containers with golden rims and tossed them on the table. The fire in the Benevento, ancient city, the siren in Valencia, and the winged man in Cairo. They're all special individuals in the World Serpent database, and you're interested in them. Yes, these puppets have a curious behavioral pattern and act alone. Could be influenced by their hosts or other sources. Interesting. Sounds like very useful info. Could come from them, maybe? After all, there are 1,000 of them, and it's only natural to see a few outliers. Now they're yours. Inside each container, a crystallized core with a strange color was floating. But not for free, right? 3 special individuals in exchange for your research, and the Legion Herrscher. Do you take my offer or not? It's an offer I can't say no to. Jackal gently turned the globe on the table, and the door behind them shut down. Follow me. I believe you already know the... Let me try this again. I believe you already know the power of the Legion Herrscher lies in domination, seizing power from other Herrschers. There are many of them. Each individual is weak, but they lure in the dark and work together. The 10th Herrscher in the previous era wasn't capable of this. Wait. Was it also the 10th one in the previous era? Do they repeat in the same audio? Or am I misinterpreting that sentence? Clearly they didn't have Herrschers that fought Honkai like you either. It's as if they were born to counteract your existence, preying on Herrschers and taking their powers. But something doesn't add up. I'm listening. If snatching Herrscher powers is their target, Wallet Serpent should be the first place they visit. That's... yeah. Apart from apart from mine, Wallet Serpent keeps 3 Herrscher cores, and infiltrating here wouldn't be too hard for the puppets. I wonder if... so Kevin's quite old and powerful. I wonder if maybe he has something that could be used effectively against them, and they know that, so they're not threatening him. And maybe in fact it's something he doesn't know could be used to used effectively against them, so they're trying... this is just a theory I've come up with on the spot. But maybe... Is there a chance they're trying to avoid drawing him into their fight early on? Like, gather some Herrscher powers before they take on Kevin. It's a similar odor to the previous era. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, it was the same up to the 5th ice. Okay. That's interesting. It's really... It's rather cyclical. I mean, I already knew it had some degree of a cycle given the repeating eras, but even having a similar odor, wow. That's fascinating. Okay. May. But they didn't do it. Instead, they called me an unexpected guest when I entered the theater by accident. This doesn't make sense. Good reasoning. No need to be courteous. First, about Herrscher cores. My theory is that the Legion Herrscher aims at the power rather than the core itself. And I think we know that Jackal is right here from what we've seen from other perspectives. So in their eyes, a Herrscher core with a proper vessel is more valuable. Because a core can't unleash full Herrscher power without a vessel? Correct. It's not totally worthless, but they'd certainly prefer the full package. Also, it might be that they really have been after the power of the Herrscher of the Void from about the start of all of this. So they've been trying to poke and prod anti-entropy in the right direction is to get it. In that case, I should be targeted by them. But they made no attempt on me, even when I entered the theater on my own. They didn't seem to show much enthusiasm. It might also have to do with the fact that, well, they could just steal Branya's power, right? With Kiana, they're trying to actually do the full-on puppet thing with getting her to like give in to her negative emotions, this sort of negative emotions that they get negative. I mean, that they get normal people to tune them to puppets. They're trying to do that with Kiana instead of just the sever the powers from here like they did with Branya. So my first impulse when reading this was thinking maybe May doesn't have the right negative emotions, but then I remembered, wait, Branya's were just taken from her. I feel like I almost need to know more about the Herrscher of Thunder's powers in specific to come up with certain hypotheses for this situation. Because now that I think about it, in some ways I feel I don't know that much about the powers that the Herrscher of Thunder has access to, other than thunder. It was almost too obvious to me that they were raising my alarm on purpose, so I'd avoid using my Herrscher power. They were trying to cover up a fact that they can't take your Herrscher power. What would be different? The only thing I can think of is something to do with what the Herrscher of Thunder does, but maybe it's something else. There, your answer. I suspected so. Now why wouldn't they be able to take it? For them, seizing Herrscher power is like wrestling. The stronger side will win and take everything from the loser. That's an interesting way to put it. If, however, they pick the wrong target and they lose in the power wrestling, I don't know what will happen, but what they did has told us they're individually weak and not ready to take that risk. So why were they able... I can see reasoning perhaps that they think they can take Branya's over May. I mean, I meant to say Kiana's over May's. But Branya doesn't come across as weak to me. Especially like lately with the Core of Reason and such. She's been pretty powerful lately. So, and I don't really feel she has like negative emotions terribly. Unless it's something to do with like her relationship to Seele that let them take her car. Core's powers, rather. They know you. A fully awakened Herrscher may very likely beat them. They fear you. At least for now. That's why I'm here. I can feel it. The Legion Herrscher is still out there. And so is the theater. Puppets exchange information in real time among themselves, sharing senses, intel, and seized power. The Legion Herrscher is like a complicated network linking all the individuals and the theater together. If so, we should be able to use the network to our advantage and visit the theater before they grow even stronger. Raiden May, we might just hit it off. The elevator stopped.
入れ。
Get in.
ここは
Hey! I believe we attacked this place chapters back. Many chapters back now. Maybe 9 chapters, that's my estimate. I don't know. Maybe more. 10? 11? I think it's the same place. This is something that allows you to access the Legion Herrscher's network. Exactly what you asked for. You'd better take a look yourself rather than listening to my explanation. Jackal took a crystallized core whose color had faded from the cabinet. Take a step back. Oh, sorry. It can't hurt you. Jackal began to operate the equipment skillfully. Raven said in the report that you were sent into the theater after touching the little puppet toy, right? Yes, and it was broken after we left the theater. The touching must be a signal. And if we can somehow modify this foam and send back to the signal with recovered cores. It's a different lab, but a reused asset. That does make sense. That it does. They... Not the first time. Wait, did I... Yeah, I did read this one. We might be able to open the gate to the theater on our own. Oh! Oh, I think maybe Jackal and Einstein have both figured out how to open a way to the theater. I think we're going to have both sides encounter each other. In the theater, maybe. Maybe. It would be fun. With a snap, something in the air seemed to be burned and twisted. Did you see that? A line flashed past. That was a spatial fissure, but it was weak and didn't last. So I need more cores like this. Jackal pointed at the cubic box in her hand. As I said before, these special individuals act alone and don't blend in. They're outliers of the group. That's why they're perfect for doing this without attracting unnecessary attention. Will the 3 cores I brought suffice? Give me 2 days and I can make it happen. Tulan, you have no idea. Achieving the desired fissure, opening size, position, and duration, everything takes time. 1 day is all I got. I wonder if there's a specific place that this sort of trope can be traced back to. This right here, the earliest place I kind of think I've seen it, but there's like a really decent chance that, a really good chance that places before but I know I haven't watched a ton of it, but I know the original Star Trek series uses the give me this LAN. Tulan. Wait, no, you don't know. This all takes time. No, 1 day. All I got. and I've seen other like shows and stuff use that same sort of dialogue, telling like a scientist or an engineer to get something done in such and such short amount of time, and it's like it takes time. But I don't know what if there is a spot it can be traced to. Just something I laugh at when I yeah, when I see that, I don't know, trope, conversation pattern used. Are you listening to me? Huh? Raiden, May, do you think the core is smaller than when you handed it to me? As they spoke, the core in the container shrank visibly. The core is disappearing. May reacted faster to the situation than Jackal. She grasped the box in Jackal's hand and put it on the lab bench. Hey, what are you doing? Tune on the equipment, now! Are you crazy? This is the worst timing. It's our only chance. This console, right? You! So, I saw you do it. And remembered. Thank you for your assistance, Dr. Cleo. Hey! Your body is a highly valuable lab material. Don't damage it and bring it back in one piece. She has lost her mind. A loose cannon with a cute face. That almost sums up all the Herrschers of this generation. That actually, yeah. Yeah. I guess it's a different era now. That does bring up that I actually really don't know much about Jackal's backstory that I kind think of. And I don't know if she's like, for instance, Kevin, in that she's old and from another era, or if she's like Raven from this era. This place looks different. I would lean towards her most likely being more like Raven than Kevin, but I realized that maybe I shouldn't make the assumption. More puppets. I know it. I came here because I'm not welcome. 1 second, I need a drink. You've no right to be here. We have other guests to entertain. Stay out of our way. Well, I am here to stay in your way. You seem to be in a hurry to kick me away. Are you afraid of me? You're just an ignorant little girl who doesn't have a mind of her own. Don't push us into taking away your Herrscher power too. I'd love to see you try. Ouch. There we go. And no, not quite. Oh, I see the portal up there. There we go. Ah, more puppets.
しつこいよ。ねちねちして鬱陶しい。これで逃げ場はないよね。
There we go. Slice them to bits.
怪物が多くなる。人形もどんどん出てくる。迎撃してるというより時間稼ぎをしてる。この支配劇場。
She's commenting on the puppets stalling us, and it's very like them to use indirect means of confrontation rather than direct means. At least, you know, what we've seen of them so far. They might be more tempted to use direct confrontation. They might be more tempted to if they get what is it? A Herrscher. If they get more Herrscher cores or powers, they might use more direct confrontation. There's a smidge of Jackal's Law in chapter 21 in the file notes. Okay. Yeah, I've skipped a lot of those because just I don't. Some of them are like I wonder how. I worry that some of them could be like dry to read on a stream. Yeah, I like reading things, but sometimes I worry. Okay. And also Atolo. I do need to know more about him sometime. Judging by the look on your face, I bet you know something is wrong. Wanna know who it is? We're not stalling you. Yes, of course. You surrender your Herrscher power to us. This way, we can gather the powers from your two besties and give you a big, big surprise. Kiana. Oh, you guessed it. Ah, it's me who gave it away. But it doesn't matter. You're late to the party. She's on stage now, and you belong to the auditorium. You can't do anything about it. After all, she's the one you care about the most. You care so much about her that you've lost yourself. She's the entirety of your world. Without you, you're nothing. But what good has that done? At the end of the day, she still walked into a death trap. And what did you do to stop it? You took a path paved by someone else and gave up and gave up everything in exchange for a few weeks of her life. You could have stayed. If you didn't leave here, you'd probably be with her at your last moment. Splendid. Just splendid. Isn't this what you've been wishing for? That's the worst you can do. I'm not impressed. What? I think you got something wrong from the get-go. We've come a long way, she and me. Without me, she can still stay strong. Without her, I can still press on with sheer foot. Because we understand each other. I know that you... I need another drink, just a moment. I know what your decisions would be, and it's the same way around. And none of this is going to be changed by how far we're apart. Oh, how different our positions are. We believe in each other, and that's why we can carry on with our respective choices. We parted ways so that we may change the undesirable situation using our own methods. Our paths will one day cross again, and I only need to stay in my best form and prepare for the coming of that day. Don't lie to yourself. If I remember correctly, the pouting was pretty nasty. Yes, it was done in a hurry, and neither of us was fully prepared. Looking back now, we could have done it better. But anyway, it was still necessary at the moment. Otherwise, I won't be standing here to witness your end. The way I see it, you know too little about Kiana and the Hyperion crew. And you know nothing about me. Perhaps. But I think it would be wrong to underestimate the packets. We've already seen the puppets underestimated, and that it's a bad idea. Underestimating the puppets is what got Kiana kidnapped. So I think it would be safer to just assume that they know plenty about you and about the Hyperion crew. Okay, headed towards the entrance of the theater. You said you... Oh wait, I can't keep up with this.
邪魔しに来たに決まってるでしょ。くそ。私たちみたいな力の弱い律者をいじめて恥ずかしく思わないのか?
Damn you, don't you feel ashamed trampling a weaker Herrscher under your foot?
全然。
No.
よくもまあそう潔く
That's
認められ
very
るな。
brazen of you.
もういい。
Never mind. Our legion wisdom will always find a way. For the common goal, sacrifice can't be avoided. Every one of us is ready for it.
それが私たちのやり方だ。
Oh, what?
トカゲの尻尾
Huh?
聞いたことない？
Oh. I didn't know they could do that. Wow. Just like a gecko, we won't hesitate to bite off our own tail to survive.
ここを支配劇
We've
場から
cut this
切り離す
platform off from
そのまま
off the
現実に
theater.
戻るといいよ。
Guess you'll have to drift back to reality.
あなたがどれほど強い力を持っていた
No
としても
matter how
彼女の元
powerful
に
you
は
are,
行けない。
you can't possibly reach her now. Cheap tricks.
褒めてくれてありがとう。
Thanks for the compliment. Thunder.
それなら相応の代価を支払う覚悟もで
Well,
きてるわね。
I hope you're prepared to pay the price then.
おや？怒った？
Oh,
怒っ
she's
た
mad.
よ。
She's mad.
他に方法はない。ここで全
There's
力を出
no
さない
other
と。
way. I have to unleash my full strength
それは向こうも
and
同じです
try to break through.
おそらくチャンスは一だけ。
There might only be
タ
one
イミングを見
chance.
極めてし
I need to time it perfectly.
今私たちを攻撃しても意味はないよ。でも痛いのは嫌だ。だからこれ以上戦うというなら私たちも最終手段を使うしかないよ。最終手段？お楽しみに。
Okay, so we're waiting to use the Herrscher power. Oh. Who's in? Oh, we're back to Fuhu and and Branya. I almost called her Silver Wolf though. 1 second. So wait. Chapter 21. Can I just? Oh wait, it's. Oh, okay, so it's in one of those, the Jackalolo and Atolor. Oh, also wait, okay, yeah, Allergy to Yesterday was the last time Kiana and May were together. Siren. Into the theater of domination on our own?
そんなことができるんですか？
Is that possible? The first one is Atto and the other two Jackal, I think. Okay. I might check them out off stream. Off stream? Did I say stream? This is a stream you're watching right now. Yeah, I might check them out off stream. I want to get further into this. Yeah, I think it's just I'm always trying to like budget time because I'm trying to get further in this story.
ゼーレ、
Seele,
僕と一緒に
help
説
me
明してくれ。
explain. Oh, okay. In fact, Dr. Einstein came to me and talked about this after Branya and I escaped from the theater. She wanted to work out a way to get into the theater based on how I got away from it. Though actually, let me just make a note to myself really quick that I might actually remember to check out those two files. on Jackal on Dato. Those, wait, 3 files. Okay. It remained a concern that we didn't know the exact location of the theater, even though we defeated the Legion Herrscher. We found that unlike the Herrscher of the Void, the Legion Herrscher couldn't just open a portal to the theater freely. They rely on a beacon in the real world to do that. It's like putting down a pin on the map. The puppets found at the crime scenes are just that. The cores inside them connect the real world to the theater. We can use the puppet we just found as a base point and reverse engineer a conduit leading us into the theater. So I guess I'm wondering how many people will be able to go to the theater, and I'm kind of guessing. Although we have 4 fighters here, right? Fuhua, Principal, Branya, and Sila. Most of these chapters we're only doing Fuhu and Branya, so maybe those 2 are the only ones going through. But maybe everyone. I don't know. That requires tons of data and calculation, but we don't have that much time. So we'll have to take the risk and cut the corners now. I've been there 3 times and I left on my own twice. Maybe I can help the doctors locate the theater. Sila, are you sure? No, but I'd like to try. There might be other individuals under influence in the base now. We must act fast. This is the most promising plan yet. We're running out of ideas. Okay, let's do this. I'll have to ask you for another favor now. After all, it was you who helped us escape the place twice. Let's work together and save Kiana. Huh? I don't know. Oh, I didn't turn it off. She's getting used to bossing me around now. Never mind. I'll play along this time since it's urgent. When this is over, we'll have to talk about this favor. What do I need to do? Wear this helmet? I don't know how to play these machines. I can only help you rule out some wrong actions based on my instincts. That would be enough. Okie dokie. Found it. Link it to our current coordinates, Vector and Superpose. With a sharp crack sound, the space was ripped apart and a fissure appeared. We did it! It's leading to the theater. Branya exchanged a look with Teresa before she approached the fissure and reached out her hand. She disappeared. How does it look? We're in a position. Just like the previous entries, this is the Theater of Domination. But the passage is unstable, and only one can get through at a time.
次は私に行かせてください。
I'll be the next. Fuhua walked to the fissure and prepared to enter. But the instant her hand touched the fissure, she was pulled in by a mighty force. Does she still have a connection to the Herrscher of Sentience? I don't know. I'm suddenly wondering if they can take the Herrscher of Sentience's powers from her, even though she doesn't really have access to the powers herself, right? At least to my memory. Hua! An invisible force pushed Teresa away from the fissure. Then the fissure twisted and faded into nothing.
何があった？
What happened?
まずい。厄介な奴らよ。
Damn these puppets.
侵入に気づかれたわ。
Our intrusion was found and they shut the portal from inside to keep us out.
前はこんな臨機応変な対応をしな
They
かった。
weren't this smart the last time.
警戒を強
Maybe
めたの
something happened just now and made them skittish.
ねえ、ちょっと待って。
Hey, wait!
ボス頭。
Mapad, come here. Something is wrong.
監視中の人形の宿主全
The
員。
vitals of all the puppet hosts were rushing out going down.
ほぼ同時刻で
They
意識
fall
不
into a
明に
coma
陥
at
って
the
る
same time.
さすがに異
That
常よ。
can't be normal. No, I don't think that is normal enough fact.
どうなってんのよ。
What's going on? What does the 10th future plan to do?
各地で人形による騒動も起こり始め。
Riots caused by puppets are also rising from everywhere. Looks like they're desperate. Yeah, the requirement to take the power was it being used against the puppets. That's what I recall it too, but I'm also not, at the moment at least, I'm remaining skeptical, like, using your Herrscher power on a puppet is one of the ways to take it away. Maybe the only way, but I'm not ruling out other methods potentially because, you know, they're a sneaky opponent. Don't want to... Yeah, don't want to underestimate them.
ゼレ、それにロザリアとリリア。まだ
But it is seeming to me like there's very little connection between the Herrscher of Sentience and the Fuhua that is going into the theater. So I'm thinking it's much less likely they take the Herrscher of Sentience's power. Sierra, Tal, Rosa and Lily, and everyone who can still fight, we must move out now. But Branya and Hua are still in the theater.
隙間は閉じられた。
The fissure has
今
closed,
私たちにできる
and
こと
the
は
only thing we can do is trust them.
ブローニャと深く
Branya and
キアナ
Hua
を
will
見つけ
find
無事に
Kiana.
帰ってくる。
When they return safely, we'll make sure they can see the real world is still alright.
ここは博士たちに任せましょう。
Leave this place to the doctors. We've got our own job.
ゼーレ、わかりました。
Understood.
隙間が急に消えました。
The fissure suddenly disappeared,
通信も切断されてい
and
ま
we
す。
lost contact with the doctors.
敵が私たちに気づいたのかもしれません。
The enemy may have found out our intention. We must hurry ahead and find Kiana.
はい。重装ウサギがキアナのリス
Yes,
トバンドの信号を追跡
Project Bunny is tracking Kiana's wristband now.
見つけました。
Counter.
やはり
Kiana's in the
最劇
theater.
場にこの空間はかなり混沌とし
It's
ていま
a
す。
complicated structure,
おお
and
よその
without a
方向しか
map,
わかりません。
Project Bunny can only point the way roughly. Have we seen the theater at this angle before? This is a cool viewpoint, a cool way. Feels like we're looking down a stairwell, so I think, yeah. Yeah.
大丈夫です。その方
It's
向を目
okay.
指して進みましょう。
We'll just head in that direction. The Fuhua is strong, so it's a good thing to have here in the theater with, to help out.
このタイプの敵は見たことがありません。
気をつけてください。操られた敵とは違います。奴らからはもっと不気味な気配を感じます。
Oh, these. Wait, can I stop? That's what my guess was. Imaginary. The imaginary type has no counter relations with bio, psi, or mech types, but it's mutually countering with the quantum type. Imaginary enemies are made up of two parts. The Nihilus seed and the Nihilus shell. You can only defeat the imaginary enemy by killing the Nihilus seed. Okay. And you can only attack the Nihilus seed when the imaginary enemy enters the vitalized Nihilus seed state, otherwise only the Nihilus shell can be attacked. When the Nihilus shell's HP drops to 0, casts a special skill as it into vitalized Nihilus seed state. I was thinking they were imaginary enemies. They had that look of that bass we fought a while back. What chapter was that in we fought that bass? I can't remember. Was it in Nagazora?
気のせいでしょうか。
Wait.
この階段、無限に伸びているような気がします。
気のせいではありません。空間そのものが伸びているようです。劇場の主はブローニャたちをここに閉じ込めようとしているんでしょうか。
別の出口を探しますか。
このまま進みましょう。
即戦即決。
延々と登り続けてるのに疲れないのか。どうして立ち止まらない？こんな無意味なことをして何の意味がある？やはり終わりのない階段を作るのは
So
あな
creating
たたちにとっても大きな負
infinite
担だったよう
stairs
です。
did impose a great burden on you, right?
あなたたちの標的
You're
は
after
あくまで
Kiana.
キアナです。
You trapped us here so
邪魔
we
されないよ
couldn't
う
get
ブロ
in
ー
your
ニャ
way.
たちを閉じ込めるに
But we
しても
don't have
こち
your
らにあ
full
まり力を割く
attention.
ことはできだから
Yeah, they're
同じ
really
階段を使って
multitasking
ブローニャたち
between
に無限という錯
two
覚を与え
different
諦めさせようとしました。
intruder groups and
ブ
Kiana,
ロー
I
ニャの
think.
考えは合っていますか？
That's why you created the same looking stairs to exhaust us and make us feel we were running in circles. Is Branya right? That's why the Herrscher of Reason is so hateful, even without your Herrscher power.
断りの律者が引き
The
継いでい
Herrscher
るのは
of
コアで
Reason
はありま
is
せん。
never about the
信
power.
念です。
It's a faith, a conviction. Rania fears you to never understand it.
ああ、そうだ。その通りだ。私たちはあなた以下。あなたにはかなわない。そう言いたいんでしょ。動かないでよ。いくら見下されようと、私たちはすごいことを成し遂げた。どんな手段を使おうとも、私たちは必ず勝利を手にする。
Oh! What? Okay. Didn't know I could do that. I had no idea I could... What? Okay. Sure. I'll try not to do that in the future. Did I pilot through? Oh, no! 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 Why? Let me in. Are they close enough? Will this hurt them? Come closer. No! Oh. What if I... No. Can I'm stuck. Does this? Can she? Maybe if I go down here a little. I might have to restart this level. And next time I'll stay away from the edge. Ah, okay, wait, what? No. Sad. Sad. I don't even know fully what happened there. If I pilot through the flow or I pile off the edge or a little of both. It seems like I think it was a little of both. So, I don't like hitting skip because it tells me I may not be able to unlock certain CG in my collection if I skip, so I'm just going to click through these as quick as I can. Which is a shame, it's going to take just a minute. Clearly the theater of domination was not prepared for Siren too good for them. Those puppets to play duty, they glitched the game. Yeah, the puppets versus Siren. Yeah. Okay, back here. We're getting closer, but not quite. Oh, first time I noticed that this thing in the center actually looks pretty cool. It looks like, actually, the thing in the center there looks really fantasy. No, we don't have Siren. Okay, we can live with it, I think.
もっと不気味な気配を感じます。
I mean, Fuhu as a strong. In fact, since I'm not level 70, Siren's not even up to the level that either of these characters are. Though I also know that power creep is quite the thing in this game, so Siren I think is a strong character anyways. Okay, one left. There we go. Yeah, I can't even like go off the edge here if I wanted to. Yeah, that was definitely just a glitch.
ブローニャたちをここに閉じ込めようとしているんでしょうか。
別の出口を探しますか。
このまま進みましょう。
And dead. Okay, there, we're nearly caught up. Nearly.
こんな無意味なことをして何の意味がある。やはり終わりのない階段を作るのはあなたたちにとっても大きな負担だったようです。
So creating infinite stairs didn't. Oh wait. Oh, no, wait. We've read this. Okay. Here we go. I think it's just. I think this is the fight that the puppets pushed us off. That's what happened. They pushed us off the balcony, and then they put up the post field there. Totally explainable. An impenetrable post field at that. So, you know, I don't know why they don't use that technology elsewhere, but okay, here we go. I think. Yeah, this is new. Okay. That's me. That's us. We linked ourselves to our other halves. It makes us slow, but I guess you'd be even slower now. You're sick. It's alright. Come on, kill me. I beg you. Well, all very weak, so it can't be easier. Just one hit. Boom. We're gone. Why? Why stop attacking us? You can't put us down just by defending. Ain't you gonna save your friend? Just kill me. Come on! Before we had to follow the plan and suck it up. I was sick of it. Now I just love the look on your face. Oh, the meekness of the hypocrites. Pathetic, laughable. As long as there are still hostages on my side, your hands out tight, and you can only watch your friend die. Oh, Kiana. She has been abandoned by your dearest friends.
ブローニャさん、何か策はありますか？
I just realized I'd tuned the sound down when I was fast forward clicking through the dialogue. And never tuned it back up. Rania, any idea? I wait out this wave and look for an opening.
我慢比べですか？
A patience
私
test.
の得意分野です。
That's my forte. Yeah, I think out of like all of the characters we've seen in this entire game, that would be Fuhua's forte.
奇遇ですね。ブローニャもです。
And Brania's too.
こうして
I
誰か
think
と背中を合
Fuhu
わ
is
せて
even
戦う
better
の
though,
は
Brania.
久しくありませんでした。
It's been a long while since I trusted someone else with my back in a fight.
でも悪くないでしょ。
Doesn't feel bad, right?
そうですね。
No, not at all.
きっと今頃
Kiana must be fighting on her own now.
ここを突破
Let's
して
break
助け
through
に
and
行きましょう
find her.
ええ。そうで
Let's
す
do
ね。
that.
待っててください。
We're coming for you, Kiana. Are we going to go to Kiana's perspective next? Hmm? Yes! Okay. Valkyrie Ranger. Siren. And Herrscher of the Void. A fitting lineup.
どうだどうだ懐かしい
Looks
でしょ。
familiar, right?
それの持ち主は
Remember
覚
who
えてる
held it? Any idea why it is here? She is talking about the Gym of Haste. And the one who held it was, Himeko.
プレイグジェム
The Gym of Haste?
そうそう
Yeah,
心の中にある答えを言ってみ
just
て
say it.
村田姫子
Murata
はもう死ん
Himeko.
だんだよ
She is dead.
おい耳が悪くなったのか
Are you
それと
deaf?
も言葉がわから
Or
ない
what?
それか
Or your
絶望して
brain
考
has
えることを
stopped
やめた
processing anything because you're in despair.
村田姫子
Murata Himeko
死んだ
is dead.
死んだんだよ
Dead.
聞こえてる
You hear me?
何の反応もない
No reaction at
ちょっ
all.
と冷たすぎ
Hey,
るな
you're a cold-blooded animal.
じゃあ、あんたたちが想像してた私は
Then what do you expect me to do?
泣き崩れた
Collapse to the ground and keep crying out, "This is not real"?
それとも気が
Or
狂って
become demented and
おかしくなって
begin to hurt
自分を
myself
傷
to
つける
feel
ことで
better?
次から逃げようとしてた。それなら失
If
望さ
so,
せちゃったか
I'm afraid you'd be disappointed.
そんなはず
It shouldn't be this way.
あ
Oh,
あわかった
I see.
まだ我慢してる
You're
んだ
still playing tough
現実を
and
受け入れようとして
rejecting
ないでしょ
reality.
嘘だと思ってる
You think we're lying
これが偽物
and this
だと
gym
思
is
っ
a
てる
fake?
必死に
Trying
落ち
to
着こう
act
として
calm
な
as
んと
if
もないふりをして
nothing
る
had happened.
いいよ
Well, you
こ
are
れの
going to find
力を
out
思う存
if
分
this
味わ
gym
っ
is
て
the
みると
real
いい
deal.
逃げるな隠れるなこれは大好きな先生が使った力だよ知ってるこれを発見した時虚数空間で寂しそうに浮いてたんだよおかしいねシンクの倉庫に埋め込まれてたはずなのに彼女が持ってるはずなのに一緒にいるはずの人はどこに行ったんだろうね知ったこっちゃないけど本当は 分かってるはずだ。あの日、彼女は死んだ。あな
So
た
they're
に殺さ
trying
れ
to
たんだ。でもあの戦闘がなくて、
tattoo into the
彼女
pit
の
of
体は
despair.
もう長く持たないと分かってたはず。彼女は普通の人間。虚数空間から逃げるどころか、自分の存在を維持することすらできなかった。
動かないでよ。
だが、あなたはその事実を受け入れることを拒んだ。また誰かが助けてくれる。起こるはずのない奇跡を、許されない罪が許されると
Though
盲信してるんだ。
they might be somewhat underestimating Kiana's mental fortitude.
魔法少女の時間
I
が始まる。
I don't know. It's a little hard to tell how
ちゃんとカットしな。
emotionally strong she is.
どうしておかしい。こんなはずじゃなかった。こんなはずじゃなかったよ。プレイグジェムはもっと力があったはずなのに。
今だ。
どこだ、どこにい
Oh?
た。大事なお客
Is
さんは
that the
どこに
gym?
行った。
Is she going to take it? I'm guessing someone takes it.
あんたがどんな反応を望んでるかわからないけど、姫子先生が私に何をしてほしいか、私にはわかるから。
Someone's going to put it to use.
奪われた、奪われたよ。
Yes. Snatched! Stolen!
正義の味方の
A
ふり
thief
して
that
人から
won't
物を
stop
奪うとは。
preaching justice.
泥棒、強盗、
Bugly
死刑だ。
crook! Death sentence.
もういい。
Never
そんなにプレイグ
mind.
ジェムが欲し
You
い
can
なら
have the gym since you want it so much,
ただし
but
代
not
価
for
を
a
支払って
price.
もらう。
何？
Oh. Maybe they've finally gotten to her. Maybe her taking the gym. What?
あなたは仲間になること
After
を
all,
拒否し
you've refused to join us.
残念だけど
A great pity it is. You leave us no choice but to invite the other guest on the stage. Are they talking about Siren there?
私たちの最初の標的は彼女
I
だったけ
think
ど
they are.
彼女を
She
解放
was
す
our
る過程
target
は
at
う
the
まく
very
いかなかった
beginning. But liberating her hasn't been easy.
全部あ
And that's all because of you.
あなたのせい。
You!
口ではあんなことを言って強がってるけど
And act
自
tough.
分を騙
But
せ
you
ない。
can't lie to yourself.
私たちがプレイ
The
グジェムを
moment when we
取り出
took
した
out the gym, I heard your heart
あ
and
なたの
soul
魂は
crying out loud.
彼女がその隙を見逃す
She
わけ
wouldn't
ない
let this opportunity pass by, would she?
そうだ。あの時
A few years
あの
back,
オットーとか
the
いう天
Sheiks
命
all
の
over
司
here.
教もあ
Didn't
なたに
he
同
do
じ
the
こと
same
をし
thing
た
on
でし
you?
ょ。彼女の意識を
Wake you
呼び
up
覚まし
and stuff a
そして
gem in
ジェ
your
ムを渡
hand.
す。
We all know how that story ended.
みんな知ってる。
Was that a few years ago? No?
あの時の最上演とでも思ってみて。
And tonight, we're going to restage this classic show.
さあ、
Alright,
出番が終わった
alright.
役者は
Your
おとな
part
し
is
く退
done.
場するがいい。
And off stage you go.
この後
Now a round of applause for the star of our next show.
歓迎するよ。
Welcome,
空の
the Herrscher of the
シ
Void,
ーリン。
Miss Siren, which we've already seen today. Just not in the story. Oh, also a round of applause for her now.
空の律者。
正解だ。
Here she is.
ここはまだ支配劇場の中にいるの。でも人形の姿は見当たらない。
Oh, is that a
意識
mirror?
を失う前、私は空の律者。鏡の中に何かが。
Yeah. Oh. Siren. And her reflection. I
やっぱ
knew
り
it.
そういうことか。
どうやらお前には何か分かったみたいだ。
Oh, why don't we use... I can see you're not surprised. Oh. So... Siren,
空の律者。
what are you going to do? The Herrscher of the Void.
久しぶりだな。
It's been a long time, my vassal.
私はあんたの
I'm not your vassal.
前回お前と
The last time we met was in Auk City, right? And the way you struggle hasn't changed one bit.
変わってキアナ、どこへ逃げるつもり？
Kiana, you kept running, but there's no escape. In the end, you gave in to your pains and knelt before me.
私はもうあの時の私じゃない。
I'm not who I was then, and I won't submit to you.
よく言う。
How very smooth.
お前がど
But if you're steadfast as you claimed, why would I be here and taking control?
お前は私に直
You're afraid to face me, and you deny my existence. You tried to bury me deep within,
しかし今
but you failed miserably.
私の鎖は
My shackles were shattered, and no one can stand in my way. Everything you did to lock me up
その努
was
力
down the drain.
無駄だ。
どうして支配の律者を手伝うの？
Why would I mean... No. I've read that wrong. Why would you help the Legion, Herrscher?
手伝う？
Help?
あんなクイズを一緒にする
It shames me even to be mentioned with these headless puppets.
奴らの
They're hopeless losers, pathetic vermin. They talk in riddles and reek of losers stink,
お前と似た
just like you.
あんな奴らの
They came to me uninvited and boasted about liberating me like a circus of clowns.
だが茶番を演じるチャンスくらいは与えてやらなかった。だがまさか奴らが本当に
Wait a second, let her finish talking here really quick. I have to point out, this music's cool. It's really epic. I like it. Oh, also, this is very much, I think, in line with what we've seen from the Herrscher of the Void in the past. She's arrogant. Yeah. But still, I gave them a chance and enjoyed the house they put on. I didn't really expect them to bring you to me. Truth be told, you disappointed me. As my vassal, you were played by them and pal for your trap. Alright, enough said. I hope you've made good use of your last days. Come, Kiana. This is the stage for us, the final stage. Submit to me without pain. This is your fate, and there's no escape. Oh, no, Dad. Okay, Siren. Siren versus Siren. Why? I don't like your attitude at all. I freed you from shackles and took over the cores. It's that day all over again. Before long, I shall replace you and claim the body in full. And you will be squashed, crushed, and cast into the great void. Your existence will soon become history. But why are you not even remotely nervous, afraid, or desperate? I knew this day would come. No seal is permanent. It only stalled the resolution. Between you and me, a final battle has always been inevitable. We're incompatible, like ice and fire. No compromise is possible. There's no room for reconciliation, so this is how we settle it. The winner stays, and the loser disappears. You still think you have a chance? You never did. Your painful memories and heavy shackles are dragging you down. The more you struggle, the faster you sink. This body is a vessel, and the soul inside is too heavy for you to carry. But me, I'm only here to reclaim what's rightfully mine. Back in Oak City, you said I could never get rid of you. I've been thinking about this every day since then. I ask myself two questions. Who are you? And who am I? I'm... I'm not interested in your philosophical self-discovery. I'm Siren, the Herrscher of the Void, and your subject K423. So you tell yourself everything bad that happened was done by me, the Herrscher, and none of this was your fault, right? No. There's a fact that I've been running away from before. Only by embracing it can I fill my inner hole and face up to you. You are me, and we're two sides of the same coin. Two egos, born of Siren's deepest wishes. You and me, we're both extensions of Siren. Oh. Yeah? Oh, maybe, yeah. Perhaps. Interesting. Do you even hear yourself? Now you're calling yourself Siren? That cute little brain of yours has spewed out? So you think you're Siren, right? I'd love to see you fulfill her wish and destroy this world. You're trying to do the same thing on me again. You unleash your evil and hatred in the name of Siren, robbing me of my true identity. But you can't speak for Siren. Your dreams have dark, violent tides, but also peaceful and warm glows. Complicated and even contradictory emotions converged in her heart, but you just want me to see the dark side. You think you know her now that you've caught a glimpse of her memories? Okay, let's talk. Hope, trust. People put these good words on their lips when they're lying all the time. It was in the name of hope that the researchers took Siren away, locked her up, and pushed her into hell. The seeds of hatred were planted at that time, and ever since then, Siren was unable to stomach any more lies from humans. But it was also there that she met Aurora, Agatha, and Bella. Friends Siren made in the lab, and names she kept whispering at her final moment. She never forgot them. Honkai ripped her heart apart, but it couldn't take away memories of them. Every time she thought of these names, fondness and sorrow filled her heart. She longed to reunite with them till the end. But it was also humans who took them away from her. These kids became disposable test subjects. They died in vain, and even the Herrscher of Death couldn't revive them. The Herrscher of Death? What's this? Deprived of everything precious in her life, Siren was left with revenge only. She cleansed the living hell with blood. In the tower there were innocent people, but she inflicted pain indiscriminately. She no longer considered herself human. Even then, there were people who didn't give up on her and wanted to save her. You mean Teresa? Her pretty and impractical tack could never have helped Siren. Or Siegfried. He was a coward, hesitant, and indecisive. He accomplished nothing. No, he shouldn't even be mentioned. As for Cecilia, she did feel for Siren, but love never prevails against hate. In the end, she had to resort to violence. They murdered Siren together, people who tried to save her in your eyes. Their kindness and care were only a joke. No matter what you say, memories of them were kept in Siren's heart. In the darkness, Siren had the same dream over and again. The kindness that you despise was the only light in her dreams. She learned for a second chance to live as a normal girl with friends and a loving family. She learned for fatherly and motherly love. She wanted to hear Cecilia's voice and feel her warm embrace again. She learned for hope and happiness. She kept whispering the loving words for Cecilia said to her. I threw a phone there, that wasn't meant to be there. All of this was engraved into the Herrscher core and transcended time to pass her final prayers to a new life. Sorry, just getting a drink there. That's how I came to be. I'm the second chance Siren had learned for. Your world is either black or white, but the human heart is not that simple. We're two souls, born of Siren's wishes, two branches from the same tree, reaching for different directions. I do love this. I've mentioned it before, but I love a good examination of like black of morality through like grey morality. Though comparing black and white sort of morality to grey, it does make for like an interesting comparison too, and that's shown here. We share her memories and emotions, but we trod on different paths. I don't know what led you to stray. The suffering in the lab, the enchantment of Honkai, or the hate from being sealed? These broken memory fragments make sweet dreams for me. But to you, they're burning curses. Even the same memory can be different views in different eyes. That's true. I don't know who you are, nor do I care. I came to this world to bring death and destruction. Humanity was responsible for Siren's sufferings, and therefore must face her wrath. No one can escape this vortex. The chains of hate have no end. You're just creating more pain, like the humans you so abhor. But you can't stop me. Your family, teachers, friends, how many have been dragged into this never-ending nightmare because of you? They drifted away, lost their homes or even lives, and you could only watch it happen. Oh right, and this little fellow? Right, the dragon. Huh? This is a small area to fight Benares in. I mean, I guess we'll do it anyways, of course, but... yeah. Oh. Why don't you give it the final blow? You killed it once, so why not twice? It's just an illusion you created. Looks like we're not in the theater of domination. This is our shield, sentience space. If so, I can do the same thing. What tricks do you plan to play? Maybe conjure illusions of your friends to help? All this time it wasn't the Herrscher chorus that rejected me, it was the other way around. I feared echoes from the past. I thought I was ready to face the fact, but my heart kept running away from the truth. Okay, so, we have, I guess, confirmed here that it's not the theater, it's a sentience space, which I'm wondering what things are like from the puppet's perspective right now. Is it that she's vanished, or is this all taking place in a small amount of time? Is she still there, or maybe unconscious? I'm not entirely clear. I mean, we'll find out. We will, I think. And the running away ends today. I'll face up to the past that I'd rather turn away from, the memories I kept away, and the life shared with you. I'll overcome these and accept the real me. Oh. Cloning bats. This actually looks like the place that, if I'm recalling properly, this looks like the place that Himiko got the powerful battle suit she, well, I think when she died. This looks like that room. This is my actually, 1 second. Need water. I'm going to need to refill my water in a few minutes soon, but we'll see if we can get to a decent spot for a break for that, though. This is my origin. Our origin. At your last moment, Siren prayed hard for a second chance and a fresh start. It was this wish that gave birth to both of us. Laughable. Let me remind you, this was one of Atto's filthy and selfish schemes. At least, you know, I'm glad to see she's not on Atto's side. Poor Siren didn't find peace even after death. Humans took her remains, packed for her corals, and tune you into lab data.
奴がお前と私
Ato created you and me only for his nasty desires. To achieve his goal, he played everyone around you like a fiddle.
でも止めようとしてくれた人もいた。あのバカバ
But
カしい
there were
計画を悲劇が再び起きる
but there were many who tried to stop the tragedy from happening again.
彼らの選択
And
は
their choices made the first difference. Huh? Dad, she looks just like me. Hush. Don't let the guards find us. Where will she go after we save her? People at Anti-Entropy will take care of her. What is this? Can she go with us? You can visit her. Then what should I call you? Does she have a name? We look just alike. So can she be my baby sister? I don't know.
ジークフリート またこの男だ
Siegfried again.
お前という
To save you.
偽物を助ける
The knockoff. He lost his real daughter.
皮肉だ
What an irony. He had everything and a happy life until Siren and you took away his most beloved, most loved ones.
私はその罪悪感からこの記憶に向き合おうと
That memory shamed me, and I always wanted to deny its
あんたにチャン
existence.
スを作った
This gave you opportunities to break free,
でもあの人た
but
ちがく
their
れた善意
kindness
私は
shouldn't be
忘れたくない
forgotten,
し忘れるべ
and
きで
I
もなかった
don't want to forget.
私は
I'm
計
K423,
天
a
命が
test subject made by Shiksal. I was a blank slate and I knew nothing about the world,
でもあの人たちが
but the decisions they made to risk their lives and save me were the beginning of how I became accepted as a human.
それが全ての原
This
点だよ
is where it all started.
バカバカしい
I see you've got a soft spot for this glass tank. How about I make it your grave? I still find it highly amusing to be using Siren to beat the things in this part of the story.
お前が誕生の話をしたからその後の話も見てみようじゃないか
通りにはさせない
Oh, mirror?
ああ懐かしい景色だな
Okay, wait, I don't know how long it's going to be, and I have my throat needs water. Okay, I need to take a quick break to refill my water. No need to go anywhere. We're doing at least some more. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if we'll be finishing it. But it's also difficult for me to tell how far we are actually into it. We'll get some amount more of this chapter done when I get back from getting water. Alright, we're back. Let's continue this.
ここを覚えているか？東シベリア、2010年。
Remember
私が初めて覚醒し、
Remember this place, East Siberia, back in 2010, where my first awakening happened.
あの男が娘を
Siegfried refused to surrender you after losing his tattoo and kept you here for a long time.
ネゲントロピーも天命もお前
AE
を
was looking for you, and so was Shiksal. They sent an assault squad, and unfortunately, you were found.
その後
What happened next has been hunting you till today, right?
あんたは私の中で私の
You
孤独
looked
と恐怖
inside me
を養分に
and fed on my loneliness and fear. At my most vulnerable moment, you, you broke free and took my body.
私はこの人間たちを
I
全員
killed them all.
あのバルキリーたち
These Valkyries were so annoying, so I took their lives.
あの隊長
Oops,
私を攻撃することもできたが
round
お
battle.
前が子供だということに気づいたとき彼女は迷ったその結果命を落とした
The squad leader could have got me, but she hesitated when she found out you were a kid. The hesitation cost you life.
それとお前
And you, dear daddy, he killed Bala and Siren. So I hacked his armor and watched him burn in his own flames.
彼はあの件で
He could have killed us both, and he didn't and couldn't
できなかった
because you were a shadow of his precious little girl.
全部お前の
You are the reason why it all happened.
思わないのか
Aren't you ashamed? Peace, happiness, love?
お前にそんな資格はない
You don't
お前
deserve
は悲
any.
劇だけを生み落とこの雪原
You're a harbinger of tragedies, and what you went down on this snowfield is solid proof.
最初からやり直すなぜそんな甘い考えを持つ世界はお前に悪意だけを見せるなぜならお前の存在こそが世界への脅威だからだ
ちゃんと見てて魔法少女の時間がはずちゃんとカットしなパパ
Why are we fighting puppet chorus here? There's the sword.
怪我してる怪我してる
Oh. Dad, you're huge! You're huge!
左手がなくなってる
Your left arm is gone! What happened? Who did this to you?
大丈夫だ。キアナ、
It's okay,
俺
Kiana.
は大丈夫だ。
I'm alright. But you're bleeding a lot! Your wound!
キアナ、平気だ。
Kiana,
よく聞いてくれ。
that's alright. Listen to me.
すまない。
Sorry.
お前のそばにずっと
Daddy won't be able to keep my word and watch you grow up.
覚えててくれ。
But remember,
俺は
Daddy
お前を愛してる。
loves you.
何言ってるの
Dad, what are you talking about?
心配いらない。
Don't worry about
俺は
me.
無事だ。
Daddy is
こうするの
gonna
は
be
お前
alright.
を守るためだ。
And you're gonna be
許し
safe.
てくれ、キアナ。
Forgive me. Kiana,
どこに行くの
where are you going? No! Don't leave me!
キアナ。約束しただろ
Kiana, you promised me something, remember?
全てを犠牲
We
にしてでも
Kaslanas
誰かを守ると。
Fight, to protect, and stop at nothing.
お前なら
I believe
俺よりうまくや
you'll
る
do a
と信じてる
better job than me.
お前は
You
彼女
won't
に負け
lose
ない
to her.
絶対にだ。
Never.
だって
Because
お前は俺の娘なんだ。
you're my daughter. In his eyes, I was always his daughter. He knew you were inside me, but he gave me the name, taught me how to fight, and told me to protect people I hold dear. Even his leaving was to protect me. You hate his guts, and he knew he'd be the trigger for your awakening sooner or later. So he left me to France and watched over me in the dark. Looking back, he took a good care of me when I began to drift. Then I met Mrania and May. Together we went to Saint Freya. Met Teresa, Hua, and Miss Himiko. We vowed to fight for the world. Without Dad, I couldn't have come this far. I made a promise to him, and I mean to keep it. I'm not losing to you. Funny you should mention Saint Freya. Isn't it you who raised it to the ground? Wait, did that happen? Oh, it's been a while. I don't remember that happening, if I'm perfectly honest. No, wait, I don't remember that at all. Huh. It's been a while, I guess. Yeah, it's time we came to this bout. Your worst memory. The truth you can never face up to. I dunno. Herrscher of the Void. You keep trying to tell her like, this is your worst thing, that, and oh, this you hate, and she's like, no, I don't. I'm fine with that, and oh, this is something I also don't have issues with. She's worked through her trauma. Remember this place? Oh, I don't believe you could possibly forget. She is going to die again in 10 minutes. You've been avoiding this topic all along. When you were facing the puppets and even now. But you know full well I did kill her back then. An idea suddenly hit me. If she gets hurt here, she won't be able to confront me and die. That'll make you happy, no? Yes, the Herrscher of the Void, known for her warm heart. More imaginary enemies. There we go. Oh, no. That's almost. We're almost there. Come on. Ouch, what was that? Just a piece of memory that changes nothing. Why so serious? Thanks to you, she's marching to her final battle to burn herself up and die. Q, meaningless death as a failure.
姫子先生は敗者なんかじゃない。
Miss Himiko was not a failure.
じゃあ彼女が何を救ったのか
Is that like the first time in this whole debate that she's last to tamper having Himiko insulted? Enlighten me then. What did her death accomplish?
彼女が死んだ後聖フレイヤもバラバラとなって学園からは
Her death might not have accomplished a ton, but her life certainly did. She accomplished things in life. After she died, Saint Freya fell apart and became history. I mean, that just maybe shows that she was holding it together. Maybe?
ライデン・メイはお前を
Raiden May has turned her back against you, and it's only a matter of time for you and Branya to part ways.
違う。彼女たちは私を
No,
助けてくれた。
they saved me. Miss Himiko saved me.
彼女はお前に
She
呪いをか
cursed you. I mean, she cursed you.
この
You were given a chance to end it all, weren't you?
あの日
That day, you knelt down in the flames of Alk City and raised the gun to end us both.
トリガーを引くことは
You
できた
could have pulled the
お前
trigger,
はそうしなかっ
but you didn't.
たなぜならお前は
Because you wanted to live. Because that woman wanted to live. You to live. With a lifetime of self-blame and remorse.
それこそ
That's why you can never get rid of me.
逃れられない理由彼女はお前
She saved you and cursed you at the same time. A deep wound that can never heal. A giant hole that can never be filled.
彼女の執念
That's her obsession. Flames rose and condensed into a blood-red gem.
そろそろ決着をつける
I think it's time to end now. Are we done with our whack through memory lane, sort of? Okay.
フレイグジェム懐かしい感触だ
The Gem of Haste. I miss how it feels in my hand.
シーリンは6つのジェムを
Siren had 6 gems and now only half of them are left. But it doesn't matter. I'll reclaim them all.
全部奪い返してやる
Frankly, I'm a little unclear on some of the lore between what these gems are. Wait. But anyways, let's move on.
私はあんたを止める。
It's not happening.
お前にはできない
You can't stop me.
一つ教えてや
Let
る
me tell you something interesting.
さっき見た回
Remember the leader of the assault squad I slew in the memory I showed you?
彼女の名前はラ
She is Ragna, a Shiksal instructor,
村田姫子の
and Himiko's mother. What?
お前は彼女を死なせ
You killed her and destroyed the assault
偶
squad.
然作戦に参加していなかった姫子だけ
Only Himiko survived because she wasn't deployed.
しかし彼女は帰る
She lost her footing.
先生と仲間に
Mantu
失った
and comrades. She had no choice but to leave the HQ and transfer to the Far East. Oh, did I misread that? Yeah, Himiko's manto. I was actually thinking it was funny when it's like, wait, putting a manto and comrades. What about Mado? And oh yeah, manto. Thanks for the correction. Well, fate brought you to her.
私たちにそんな記憶はない。
We don't have such memories. You can't possibly know this.
しかしこれに
You're right. But this Tina knows.
彼女の迷い苦しみ
Every moment of confusion, pain, and struggle was replayed in a flash right before she died. And this gem captured it. See? You twisted her fate. You ruined her life. And brought her death. What a joke.
彼女に死を与えた村田姫子
Isn't she the best proof? Your hero? A martyr of her ideal? She burned out herself just to impose palace, hope upon
希
you,
望をお前に押し付けそして
which only turned you into a whacking corpse, a slave of shame and grief.
あんたはただ彼女を憎んでるだけだ。
You just hate her. It's that simple.
いやキア
No, Kiana. For the past half year, I've been watching you from one failure to another, one loss to another.
喪失お前は全身全霊で
You risked your life and distanced your friends to save irrelevant people who in return feared you and hated you.
仲間外れにされ牛奴らはお
They
前の
never accepted you. They always fear you. They band together to push you aside and bury you with shame and blame.
お前に救われた人
Those who you save will eventually get hit by the evil in the world and impute their misfortune to
自
you.
分の不幸をそして
And people who drown you with false praise, they just want to approach you, use you, and finally destroy you.
近づきお前に感謝していた
Remember the stranger that showed you kindness? The staff member in the Salt Lake base?
彼女の苦痛の
She was one of the puppets.
彼女が願い
She gave away AE's intel
律者
and allowed the Herrscher to waltz into the base
侵入することができ
effortlessly. Is this... It seems like a wild claim to me. Does she have anything to back that up?
それが村田姫子が命を犠牲に手にした結果
This is what Himiko traded her life for.
お前は
You can never save them. They don't want to be
奴らは
saved.
救われたいと思っていないからだこの劇場にいる人た
It
ちはみん
goes
な
to
そう
everyone in the theater
そしてこの
and
劇
the
場
world beyond the theater.
相変わらずセレス
Teresa, Siegfried, Cecilia, they're all the same.
彼女たちの全
Their
員は
kindness was tarnished by evil. Their work wrecked overnight, and their ideal trampled over.
価値のないものだがそんな世界を守
Fight
る
for all that is beautiful in the world? I doubt there's anything worth fighting for in this corrupted world.
私は信じることにする。
But I believe in it,
口だけの偽善者
which makes you a hypocrite.
私は
I've been reliving dreams from others, the echoes and memories in the Hushu
記
calls.
憶のかけら。
I can feel their
彼
joy
らの人生
and pain.
誰しも苦しい思い出を
Everyone
持っ
had
てるし
miserable memories, and
されて 絶望を感じること
I
も
need
あ
a
る
drink. One.
けどその後彼らは必死に立ち上がって傷だらけでも生きようと頑張ってきた
Everyone had miserable memories and desperate moments, but they all gritted their teeth and stood up to live on.
善と悪は
Just like you and
で
me,
私とあんたみたい
good and evil are inside
誰にも
every
揃って
mind.
存在して
Through light and shadow defined by each other.
確かにあんたの言った通り
You're right,
世界は
the
美しくない
world is not perfect.
だから
But that's why we hope for something
心から
beautiful.
望むそれが私の理由だよ
That's my reason.
善と悪が共存す
Good
る
and
から
evil will always be there, and I'm motivated to work hard to create a better tomorrow.
誰にでも世界をよ
I
り
believe
美しくする機会
everyone
がある
should have a shot at making the world a better place. Good people will always pass on their kindness. Even if they might not endure, they live an honest life and can die without regrets.
私の周りには
There are a lot of people around me who've chosen such a path.
彼女が
The choices she and others made are the reasons why I can stand here saying this.
だから私は彼
So
女
I
の
still
理想を
believe in her vision
彼女たちが
and
守っ
what
てきたものを
they
信
have
じたい
been protecting.
私がここに
As
いる
long as
限り
I'm still standing, her flames and their flames will never be extinguished.
善は信念が必要なものだが
Good requires faith, but evil doesn't.
そうだからこそあんたやあの支配の律者はこの信念の強さを甘く見てた
Interesting statement. Good requires faith, but evil doesn't. I'm not sure about that statement. Huh. I'm going to continue onward, but I'm not so sure about that statement. Right, but for the same reason, you and the Legion, Herrscher, have been underestimating the power of faith.
これではっきりしたようだな
It's clear then.
私たちが相入れる余地はなく
There's
互いを理解する可能性もない
There's no way for us to coexist. We can never understand each other.
珍しいな
I guess that's the first and only agreement. I guess that's the first and only agreement we have.
もはや会話を
No need to talk anymore. Only one of us can stay.
一人しか残れない
あんたはもう怖くないさあ来て
Come on, I'm not afraid.
全力で意味のないあがきを
Give me your best and struggle as hard as you can.
今こそ
We hereby
裁
declare
きの時
Judgment Day. Oh, what? Huh?
残念だ先ほどお前がそいつを倒すことができていたら敵は一体減っていたのにどうしたんだベナレスなぜ攻撃しない
What, Banaus? Why don't you attack?
まだわからないの
Don't you understand?
なんだと
What? Did she summon Banaus here to join here instead?
ベナレス
Banaus,
シーリンの友達彼女は
Bala's
シーリンの幸せ
sirens.
になってほしい
Oh,
と
I'm
心から
doing
願
it
ってた
wrong. Banaus, Bala's Siren's friend. She loves Siren and wants her to be happy. Oh. We were all part of Siren. Personas stemmed from her last wishes, unrealized possibilities of her life.
ただ私たちは違う
But
道を
we
選んだだ
chose
け
different paths.
あんたの心に
Your
ある
heart is corrupted by the desire to destroy, but I want to protect the things I hold dear.
ベラにとって
In the eyes of
私と
Bala,
あんた
which one of us do you think matches who Siren wished to be?
ベナレスがお前を選んだとでも言いたい
You mean to say Banaus chose you over me?
彼女は私たちに戦って
She
ほしくない
doesn't want us to fight. She wants to save you too.
憎しみを捨てて
She wants you to
幸
break
せに
free
なってほ
from
しいと思
hatred
ってるんだよ
and be happy.
彼女が選んだのは
She chose the siren she wishes to see. Oh, what's this T? Oh, I can use T to have Banau's attack. It's pretty effective. Again, another attack from Banau. Oh,
ここは私の舞台
what a joke! This is my stage. Anything that goes against my will shall be removed.
消えろ
Banish, traitor!
ベナレス
Banau's! You're not so naive as to believe the little traitor will turn the tables for you, are you?
どうやら
Looks like you've forgotten where the power you're using came from.
忘れたみたいだ調子に乗るなよ虫けら
It's too early to put on your smug face, worm.
そろそろ
The
返し
power you stole from me. Time to return it to me. Huh?
これで
That's more like it.
空の律
The future power has always been mine. You're but a thief and usurper.
さあ
Now let's fight fair and
決
square.
着をつけようじゃない
I think that's the opposite of fair and square. Oh? Hmm? Huh? Okay, we just entered a new part. I want to see where we are. Really quick. How we're progressing. Okay. Puppet files. Interesting. Okay.
これが私たちの力の差だ
Yeah, this fight is now a lot less fair. And in fact, she has 8 health bars. And she has that Botox on here. I don't know how this is possible, if I'm supposed to do this. Okay.
この程度
Okay. Maybe I can just keep pressing forward. Pressing onward to death.
私はあんたに屈服しない
I think I see where this might be going. Maybe. Because she's not powerful enough to win that. I don't think we were supposed to at all. Pathetic. You just don't know when to give up. Okay, I'm sure someone maybe could win that, maybe, but it would have been really tough for me. But you accept your defeat, then get crushed into a million pieces. If you surrender, I may even show mercy and grant you painless death. Yes, you know, Herrscher of the Void, known for her mercy. Very merciful character. No, I won't. I'll never lose to you. Amusing. I wonder where your blind courage comes from. Your friends are still busy playing house with their puppets, and no one is coming to rescue you. I have all of the Herrscher powers, and you have less and less breathing room. Soon I shall reclaim all. Open your eyes and look around. You've got nothing left. Why struggle anymore? Maybe you're right, and I'm only stalling the inevitable. Standing like this is hard enough for me now, let alone fighting you. But whenever I fall and think of giving up, a lot of things came to my mind. The burned toast pizza, the sweet pepper curry, the triple buffet, the glowing father, and the final lesson. Everyone that once helped me, guided me, and showed me kindness. Their smiles and expectations, the hands they extended to me, and the light they cast on me. Just the thought of these muffled, the inner voice that said, give up. Along the way I've been given too much. Courage, blessings, hope. All my memories are by my side to keep me warm. So, you were wrong to say I had nothing left. What? I'll pass on everything good I've been given. The Herrscher of the Void's core, it should be under my control. I'll bring love and hope to more people. This is not where I fall. No, wait. That's the Gem of Haste? I'll carry on her vision, their vision, and keep moving. Oh. Fire. Ah. Oh, look at this. Wait, is she just... I can't tell if... Is this different functions? Yes, this is a different function, yeah. Ouch. Oh, also. Oh, what's E? Let's see E. I don't know what E did.
死んだくせになぜまた私の邪魔をする。
彼女は構想を一度もやめたことがない。私の
Okay, let's
これ
see.
が
E.
彼女の炎。
Okay, fire up.
の色だ。
Fire projectile. I think.
私の番。私の番。キアナの。
This is cool. The gym of haste.
私の番。決戦の時は来た。私。キアナ。
This is fun.
私の番。キアナ。
I'm probably not using her crouched attack enough.
なぜお前が私に勝てると思うんだ。お前が善のシーリンで私が悪のシーリンだからか。
そんなものは最初から存在しない。私が善を選んで、あんたが悪を選んだ
I
だ
like
けだ。
Kiana's idea that she's brought up here about them both being Siren and not just the Herrscher of the Void.
終わった。
It's over.
ああ、終わったの。
Yeah, it's over.
ジェムの力
The
が
powers of the stones are flowing to you. They've deserted me and chosen
お
you.
前を選んだんだ。
I guess your faith
どうやらお前の
prevailed.
信念
この力を
I'll make good use of these powers.
勝手にしろ。
Not my business. Without me, it would be easier for you anyway.
私はあんたが犯した罪を
I'll
背負う。
take responsibility for your crimes.
私の
I
責
should
任だ。
それはお前が決めたこと
be
だ。
my guest.
私に何も知らない
You
まま
could have lived an ignorant, innocent life or died a tasked subject,
お前はこの
but
道
you
を選んだ。
chose this path.
シーリンの手に染みついた戦
The blood in Siren's hands, whose sorrow and despair, humanity's struggle, the burdens are all on your shoulders.
努力する。
I'll work hard to make sure there won't be a second Siren in the world.
もういい。お
Stop
前の
it.
同情はいらない。
I don't need your sympathy.
勝者の言うこと
The winner takes all and the loser goes away. That's the rule I agreed to.
色
さよなら。空の律者。
Farewell, the Herrscher of the Void.
さよなら。
Farewell,
もう一人の
the other Siren.
シーリン。
お前の考えに賛同はしない。だが、お前の勝ち、
Okay.
お前の道を歩むといい。
Is she really going? What's going to happen with her? Oh, Banaus is here too.
最後まであがいてみせる。
I like the Gem of Haste look. Yeah, this look. I like it. But I mean, I like red and white color scheme. Red, white, and black too. That's a nice color scheme. A soul quietly vaporized into the air. Like a feather, drifting on a windless sunny day, it left no trail in the clear blue sky. Only she knew the feather was once there. Her desperation, her desires, and her sins had all been real ones. She closed her eyes and listened to the silent finale. The pressure, resistance, and murderous intent that almost crushed her were all gone, and all of the gems were recovered. The instant she laid her fingers on the gems, an ocean of fragmented memories flashed into her mind and overwhelmed her. Chaos. More chaos. Still more chaos. Roads failed to form sentences, and that failed to be connected into a flow. She gritted her teeth and exhausted the last ounce of her strength to keep her head straight. After an uncertain period of time, she opened her eyes and saw a wallet of white. She winked her eyes hard until the view started to change. The destination she had been looking for. The pure white Saint Freya, decorated by a strand of blazing red in the middle. Oh? Oh, snowing. Himiko. But, Himiko's dead, right? I think she is. I sort of have a bit of a sore throat. That's... to be honest, that's not exactly what it is, but it's kind of close to what it is. And I actually need to get something done after this stream. So I think we're going to wrap this up here, which, I mean, we started a half an hour late, so this was actually a pretty decent... We're not ending it too early, at least. I have not posted this week's schedule yet. I haven't fully settled on it. We might be doing more Honkai Impact 3rd this week. Keep an eye out for the schedule. We will be doing some more Honkai Star Rail. That I am certain about. We might also be trying a new game we haven't played on this channel. And by trying a new game, I have no idea what game it would be, but I kind of want to try more new games on the channel just because it's fun doing a stream where we just try something new. I'd like it. But yeah, we will continue the story. Either this week or next week. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed today. And until the next time, please do try and have a blast for me. Bye.